And Rosanna, can you confirm that you can see my screen now? Yes, I've heard a click somewhere. If you're muted, Rosanna, I can't hear you.
I can't.
Okay. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay, so this page here, this is thrivethemes.com/theme builder. As you know, people who are already promoting this in their blog posts into the membership, this is the page. But you're going to see this page transform over the weekend into a full-blown sales letter. So right now we just kind of have the basics of what it is, the steps of what Thrive Theme Builder is, and Shapeshift in general. But we're going to have this be a full-blown long-form sales letter, just like we have for Thrive Architect and our other products. So it's coming together really, really nicely, and we're super excited about getting that live. And another thing to mention is we're still going to have this here. So this is the Discover Shapeshift kind of demo. So we have this. You can also get to this by shapeshift.com, or shapeshift.thrivethemes.com is also a way to get to this page. But this is the full-blown demo. So this is going to have everything about Shapeshift. You can view the homepage templates. You can see the blog posts, the layouts, all these different things here. This is another helpful link in your blog post, content, or emails, however you're promoting it. I strongly recommend using this here. And we're going to have an awesome sales page here at thrivethemes.com/themebuilder. So that's a couple of the basic housekeeping things to get out of the way. Next thing I want to cover here is just open my doc. Okay, so this is actually our internal launch doc, but I can share this here. This nothing too secret. And what we have here is we're going to have a launch discount window. So from May 4th until May 13th. So from Monday, May 4th to Wednesday, May 13th at midnight Pacific Standard Time. So that's Los Angeles time for anyone who's not in the US. We have a 10-day, pretty much exactly 10-day window of these prices here, the following you can see. So we're going to have, for one license, will be $67 as the discounted price, and the anchor price is going to be $97. For 5 licenses, we're going to have $97 as the discounted price for 10 days, and the anchor price is going to be set to $127. So here we have is going to be only 1 in 5 licenses. We're not going to do 15 or any more as of this time, and this is going to be the current pricing stack. So from literally hundreds and hundreds and probably millions of clicks and visitors, we have data on a lot of our prices of what works, what doesn't, what's too high, what's too low. We find 67 and 97 for our standalone products convert extremely well. And this is what we're going to start with here. So I strongly encourage you to, if you have an email list, existing content, to really harp on this 10-day window, because when we say we're going to have a 10-day window, we're serious. We're not going to do some like pull the wool over someone's eyes and be like, oh, well, 67, then we'll stretch it for another week. It's never going to be this cheap. We're never going to run a promo like this again. This is it just for the 10-day window. And then it's going to go back up to these prices you see here. So that's going to cover the standalone kind of discount window here and what we're doing to help. So if you're sending your traffic, if you're sending, whether it's from your email list, referral traffic from your blog, whatever the case is, however you're doing it, we're going to be promoting a lot of content. So as you probably saw on our YouTube channel existingly, we had a conversion focused, I guess you would call it the how to build a conversion focused website from scratch. And Shane did an entire hour-long video walking you through step-by-step how to build a website using Thrive Theme Builder. We're doing a second one of those this weekend. So on Monday, as soon as the product goes live, we're going to have a conversion focus from scratch 2.0 that goes out on Monday. So that's going to be emailed out to our audience. You're going to see it on our YouTube channel. You're going to see it on our blog. And if you're going to link to something, I strongly recommend linking to this piece of content. So we have a lot of data that this has driven a significant amount of membership sales just because it shows step by step by step how to use the product. And I would really recommend that you send traffic to either the blog post or the video, whatever makes sense for your content. So that's part one. On Wednesday, we're going to have another video coming out, which is going to be about our site speed panel. So you can see here, we are, this will be on Wednesday, May 6th. And the site speed panel, if you are in Thrive Theme Builder, so a lot of you guys are, actually almost all of you are probably members for sure. And in the membership, we have Thrive Theme Builder, obviously. We just added a new update as of, I want to say within the past 24 hours, all of our customers now have underneath the template section, you have Thrive Theme Builder. So I'm just going to pull this up my own kind of testing site here. I'm going to show you exactly what it looks like, just so you're aware of what's coming out, what this means, and how you can benefit from it. So as I open this up here and you go to Thrive Dashboard, go to Thrive Dashboard, Thrive Theme Builder, and I go to right here. This is normal, wizard, branding, typography, all that stuff. But if I go to the site speed, what you're going to see here is a brand new improvement we have, and I actually have a piece of content coming about this soon. So this is a huge, huge, huge selling point of Thrive Theme Builder. No other themes have this, no other builders have this, and this is going to really set us apart. So if you're making WordPress content, blog content, it doesn't matter. This is something you definitely want to hit on. So we have a whole section on minification and caching, image optimization, and accelerated mobile pages from Google. So I'm not going to dive into what this is now, but this is going to be a huge, huge selling point within the Thrive Theme Builder launch. And this is brand new that we just added the other day. So that's what I want to cover there. Let me get into the next thing. All right, so questions are good. Everything good, Rosanna? Nothing, everyone's still, okay. That works. Awesome. So that is kind of the main points of what's happening. So those are two main pieces of content coming out. We're going to be doing a lot of other video and written content as the months go on. And we're going to just keep on pushing and pushing to educate people how to use the product, who are the target customers for it, and yeah, just all things Thrive Theme Builder. So with that, that should cover the basis for what's happening for the launch. So if you have any specific questions about how to find your link, how to, what the commissions are, all these kind of affiliate detail questions, these are things you can either ask in the chat or find out from Rosanna directly. These are going to be very specific things that she can help you with. So what I want to do now is transition just a little bit into the next part of the presentation. So what I just went over is kind of the nuts and bolts of what's happening with Theme Builder. But what I want to talk about next is how to actually promote the product more, because this is not your typical theme, and we have a lot of different offers and bundles that now you as affiliates can sell. It's not just about selling a theme. Like you promote, let's say, Avada or Elementor, these other builders, they just have one product, one price point, and we have many things to offer. So our top converting offer is by far still the membership, and it has been for a very, very long time. And I still strongly recommend that you do make membership content. But what I want to do is explain the big difference of making generic versus specific content. So Rosanna talks to us in our onboarding course about making, you want to make, if you want to drive sales, you want to get actual conversions, you have to make specific content about our products. You can't just make some generic blog post about the 5 best WordPress builders on the internet. That probably worked a few years ago, but really it's not going to build a loyal fan, and it's not going to drive a sale. So when you're making Thrive Theme Builder content, you want to remember to be specific. So I'm just going to write this here. Specific. So what we have here is, this could be a video or written or a podcast. It really doesn't matter. But the main thing I want you to remember is that write for an audience of one. Don't try to make the most generic SEO content possible. Never sells Thrive Themes tools. If you look at the Thrive Themes blog, and I'll pull it up again to show you what we've been writing recently. So if I show the blog and go through kind of our latest posts here. So we have an update. So 5-step strategies to create better content faster. There's no SEO value in this post. There's no, this is going to rank forever. This is going to drive a sale. Yes, there is a time and place for SEO-driven content, rankings, and all that stuff. I'm not going to ignore that at all. But we found that with Thrive Products, what really sells our products, and as affiliates, you can kind of model from us, is showing how to use the products. A lot of customers are not just looking for a review of who's better than the next. If you want to be more towards the bottom of the funnel and really create content that drives direct sales, you want to focus on actually showing what the product does and how it can benefit your readers, your viewers, or listeners of your show. So mastery landing page with these 7 architect tags. It's an older one-click import and export for your quizzes. So then we have some extra ones here. Let me find a few more. So if I go down to, click on that there. Let me show a few more here. So we have these here. Let's go a few pages deep. All right, so how to build a homepage quiz. So these are very specific pieces of content. Conversion focused website here. This is Shane's post. Thrive Builder right for your WordPress website. So you kind of get the point. I'm going to, stop belaboring the fact of all the different pieces of content we have. But what I strongly recommend is that you follow suit. Try to model what we're doing. You don't copy us, not to write the exact same blog post. You have a different audience, you have different customers, and you're in different niches than we are. But the main thing I want to drill home is that you want to create all of the type of content that is actually going to get customers excited and get people to understand who the product is for. So there is a ton of questions about who Thrive Theme Builder is for, and I'm going to address those right now. So if I go, let me go back here to the drawing board. Thrive Theme Builder is definitely not for what I would consider the just WordPress agency, or it's not really designed to be for the WordPress developer or the designer. We make all of our products have the conversion focused lens to be for marketers, online business people, course creators, coaches, consultants, bloggers, affiliate marketers. That's our wheelhouse. That's where we love to stay. We're not trying to get into let's build the fastest, bloat-free, amazing, blazing fast, like WordPress website with a bunch of sliders and image galleries. That there is definitely a market for that. That's just not who we're focused on serving. We're focused on serving the solopreneur, online business people, course creators, and as affiliates, you probably know that. And most of our top affiliates and people that are growing in our affiliate rankings, they are typically people who talk about online business, blogging, affiliate marketing, and things of that nature. So not just generic reviews, not web design, and not things like that. So that's not where we fit in. And that's not where Thrive Theme Builder is going to fit in either. So a big question is about WooCommerce compatibility and all these different things. So I'll address those now. We are currently, as of today, not WooCommerce compatible, but we are working to be compatible very soon. So I don't have an exact date. I don't want to put a date out there and then we have to be stuck to it. We're working very diligently to make sure that we do become WordPress or WooCommerce compatible, and that will be here very, very shortly. But again, we are never trying to be the best WooCommerce builder. That's not our customer base. That's not who we try to serve. And as affiliates, that's just not the route that we want to go down. We're definitely going to make a great integration and make sure that you can really build awesome WooCommerce stores. But we're not going to go down that rabbit hole. That's a lot of work, and that's not where our focus lies. We serve a different type of customer. And as affiliates, you definitely know who we serve, why we serve these customers, and all that. So that's definitely the main point I want to address there. And that's how it ties into who it's for. And you've definitely seen the Thrive Themes content. Probably most of you have seen me on video. You've seen our blog posts. You've seen Shane's videos. And some videos that you could really model are tutorialized videos. And I know I just said before to make content that actually shows the product, people using it, people talking about it. But the next step further is, if you want to create content that really makes a difference, is step in your readers, your viewers, and your customers' shoes. And what I mean by that is meet them where they're at. Don't try to make this really high-level, technical, 2-hour-long video walking you through step by step by step. And you've probably seen those on YouTube. Those are ranking really highly on YouTube, how to build a WordPress website in 2020. And some of those have hundreds of thousands of views. Right? Those probably drive a lot of traffic, probably drive a lot of affiliate revenue. But to sell Thrive Themes and our membership and Thrive Theme Builder and Architect, that's not going to be the way to go. That may be a way to sell one particular theme or one particular plugin, but from our experience and my experience in marketing, that's not what's going to sell this product. What's going to sell this product is making dedicated blog posts, dedicated videos showing specific parts of the product. So how to build a header from scratch, or Thrive Theme Builder review products. And instead of just reviewing it as a whole of how it is, really drill into the specifics, drill into how to build a header, how to build your blog post templates, how it actually works, how the responsiveness works, in all these different pieces. That's really what your content should be focused on, and not just this higher level pros and cons versus Elementor, Divi, Beaver Builder, what have you. And there is a place for those, but that's not what's going to drive sales. So you're making tutorialized content. You want to meet them where they're at. And that's what we do in all our videos. Is, if you've noticed, I make ones about a mega menu. Let's see, call to action templates, the site speed video I talked about. I'll having other videos about how to build a conversion focused category page. And you can do the same for your website. So again, don't copy us, but you can do very similar content and model us and model what we're doing and how we're doing it. And then you can change and put your own twist on it, your own techniques, your own beliefs that you can have for your own content. So yeah, that's kind of the main points that I wanted to cover for how to create content. And another main thing I want to point out is I would recommend linking to our membership in your post. So even if you're talking about Thrive Theme Builder, and we do this in a lot of our posts, I'll show an example right now. So I'll go back and share my screen. And if I go to our blog, I'll even go to our latest post here. So in our latest update post, we just did the, actually, let's see if I can get here, this roundup. And here we talk about all the products that we just made some updates to. So Thrive Architect, Thrive Theme Builder, Leads, and Apprentice. But if I really get into this post, it's going to be kind of chunked. So of course, we talk about, Thrive Theme Builder and Architect first, then we kind of get into what's more important. But we still promote our membership because we talk about all the tools here. So here we have Thrive Theme Builder promoted. As I go down more, we have, let's see, Thrive Theme Builder again. So we're each time we talk about the specific product, we are promoting and linking to where that should go. But at the bottom here, we're still promoting the membership because all in all, the membership is our top converting offer. It's the best value for the customer, bar none. Like you can't beat it. For $228 a year, you get all of our products. And for the rest of them, it's either $67, $97 for 1 license or 5 license for Theme Builder case. So it's still a no-brainer to promote the membership in your content, but you want to make sure that you're not jumping around and talking about Thrive Theme Builder, Thrive Architect, the membership, all in one like 1,500 word post. Separate it. If I made a video talking about all of our products, everything all at the same time, it would be incredibly confusing. So that's not something I don't want you to focus on in your content, but I want you to keep it specific, narrow, and straight to the point. So that's all I want to cover on that. And with that here, I want to kind of start transitioning here into kind of more specifics for the Thrive Theme Builder launch window and questions that affiliates may have. So Rosanna, is there anything that I missed or anything you want me to go more in depth about?
Yeah, there's a few questions that I saw pass. There were a couple of submissions. Will there be a separate theme launched for WooCommerce just like Shapeshift? Of course, you already addressed that we are not yet compatible with WooCommerce. Do you have anything to say about the future or our ideas, or is this all we have at the moment?
Yeah, it's a good question. So as of right now, the only theme that we're going to have is Shapeshift. And the original idea was to have many, many different themes. But as it stands, we're going to actually just focus on improving Shapeshift and making it even better to work with Thrive Theme Builder. And as of right now, no, we don't have a plan for a dedicated WooCommerce theme, but it's something that's definitely on our radar. And it is something that we're not ignoring. And if it comes to that point where it makes sense to have a dedicated theme for WooCommerce, we may cross that bridge. But as of right now, no.
Okay, so another question was, will there be any sales funnel building feature?
So we are working on funnels and sales funnel building stuff within Thrive Architect that is not related to Thrive Theme Builder, but those are things that are going to be coming out in Thrive Architect later on this year and into 2021. So yes, we are looking to build that out. It's just not right built into Thrive Theme Builder.
Yeah, and then there's a couple more questions that I saw in the chat.
On that note, actually, let me expand on that a little bit more. So there's one thing I want to mention. We are going to be doing a lot of upselling in the product. So within Thrive Theme Builder, we are going to have a lot of upselling and cross-selling to Thrive Architect, because built into Thrive Theme Builder is Thrive Architect Lite. So most of you as affiliates and avid users of our products, you probably have Thrive Architect installed on your site. So that means that you don't even see Thrive Architect Lite. But the Lite version is what all of people who only buy Thrive Theme Builder will have access to. And we're going to have prompts and upgrade buttons and everything in our power to help upsell those customers you send us into Thrive Architect and the membership. So we're going to be doing direct cross-selling and upselling to those customers. So if you're just driving a ton of traffic to the Thrive Theme Builder sales page and you're making sales, we're going to be doing a ton of heavy lifting with emails, video funnels, cross-sell. I mean, you name it, I'm making tons and tons of funnels to help upsell and cross-sell these different customers. So that's something where we're going to be working on a ton. So if you just, as you drive Thrive Theme Builder customers, they're going to be buying tons of our products, which you will get commission for. So that's what I want to touch on for that.
Awesome. Thank you. I have another question here. What's the official stance on members creating themes in Thrive Theme Builder and then exporting them and selling them as a bonus or just an extra that they could offer it as a bonus or sell it as an extra? Is this something you encourage? Is this something we should highlight as a possibility?
Yeah, so Doug, on this one, so no, we will not. That's not something we want to promote, and we don't officially stand by that at all. We kind of discourage that, to be honest, as far as creating a theme and exporting and selling those themes individually. But if you did it as a bonus, let's say not sold it, let's say you're selling your course, or you're selling like a course of how to build a website from scratch or how to start your online business, and part of it is building your website, then yes, you could have it as a bonus. I wouldn't say that we strongly encourage it. I don't know if that's a good idea. On your end, it's quite a bit of work, and if the template changes, if the product has updates, it may take maybe a lot of work for you, is what I'm trying to say, to actually keep it up to date. But yeah, bonuses, there's nothing wrong with a bonus. That's totally up to you. It's your business. But selling it by itself, that's not something we encourage or really allow, to be honest, because it's kind of going through the back door to sell it. But a bonus is fine. So hopefully that answers the question.
Yeah, that makes sense. I have another question for you, Colin. A question here is a full version of Thrive Architect included with this Thrive Theme Builder license?
Yeah, so it's not. So that's the thing I mentioned earlier about Thrive Architect Lite. So Thrive Architect is, as you know, that's our landing page software, and it helps you build better blog posts and all that fun stuff. Built into Thrive Theme Builder is Thrive Architect Lite. So as you probably noticed, whoever here, I'm guessing most of you have probably gone into Theme Builder, it looks very similar to Architect. It's because we built it off the backbone of Architect. So the Architect technology helped us build Thrive Theme Builder, as you can tell by just the UI and how it actually works. But I want to make sure that it's clear that they are two separate products. But the way to position this is an absolute perfect way to promote it is Thrive Theme Builder is incredible on its own. You don't need Thrive Architect to make Thrive Theme Builder powerful, but Thrive Architect only makes it better. And I say this in a ton of my videos and all the marketing campaigns I'm working on. This is the major, major highlight, is that if you have Thrive Theme Builder, Architect makes it better. So that's really what I want you guys to focus on in your content, or just understanding, is that Theme Builder we've made sure it is flawless and incredible as a standalone product without Architect, but it's just better with it. So that's kind of what you can talk about in your videos or in your blog post reviews of it. That's kind of the stance we're taking, and the approach that we're taking to building Thrive Theme Builder and within Architect itself. So hopefully that answers the question.
Yeah, there was another question that I think you already addressed because you explained the licenses that we'll sell. But there was a question about, is there any agency plan for the standalone product?
Out of the gate, but we are going to definitely test, different packs. So maybe it's 10, 15, agency, unlimited. We're going to test all kinds of different stuff. So this is really just the launch window, just to get some feedback, see what happens. And then we'll obviously keep running. As you know, we'll be running split tests. We're already working on the second version of the sales page to start running split tests on our Theme Builder sales page. So we're already have these things thinking, they're already in the queue. We're just going to try to focus on what's most important, and that is making sure that you as affiliates are in the loop of what's happening, and that our customers get the best product possible right away. So we don't want to try to confuse everything and put a bunch of red tape and have a bunch of pricing tiers. We're trying to make it as accessible to our customers as possible and as easy and straightforward for you as our affiliates to promote.
Awesome. Thank you for clarifying. Will there be assets, images, graphics that we can use on our blogs, videos to market TTB, or should we look to use the assets currently on the Thrive site and put them together ourselves? And Doug is saying, not the banner-like graphics that look like display ads currently in the Thrive affiliate dashboard.
Yeah, so I'm assuming, Doug, you're referring to like stuff like this, like logos like this.
If you're showing your screen, we can't see it.
Oh yeah, let me do that. So you're probably referring to things like this, Doug. I'm guessing like maybe different graphics images like this, maybe the fonts up top here, different uses of Thrive Theme Builder, stuff like that. Yeah, okay, yes. So yeah, that's a good idea actually. So we didn't think about doing that. That's something we could maybe look at and talk to the design team about, possibly making or releasing these assets, because they're not like a state secret. You can just take them from our site. But yeah, that's something we could talk about getting is high resolution images, graphics, illustrations to help show the different features. So it could be the blog post template, the setup wizard, different things like that. So yeah, I'm definitely open to that. And also too, feel free to embed my videos. Like I'm going to be making a lot of videos. Shane's going to be making videos. Like feel free to, cut parts or, even just embed the video and link timestamps. Like feel free to do that. That's totally fine. You don't need to, if you don't want to make your own video content, if you're doing written content, feel free to use as much of ours as you want. It's on YouTube. It's, knowledge-based articles and videos, like have at it. It's only going to help.
Yeah, and we just finished creating banner ads. I know you didn't ask for that, Doug, but just in general information, we just finished a new membership banners that are intended as ads and to support you on your website besides your normal written content and videos, etc. Typically, those banners don't work if that's the only way that you promote us, but they're definitely good as support material. We are also currently working on a banner set for Thrive Theme Builder. So that is coming a little bit later, but definitely soon. Mohammed, you're asking about email sequences, ad copy. We've done this in the past.
I want to go back 1 second before we get to Mohammed's question.
Sure.
To kind of wrap up on that note, I don't know exactly what the people that are watching and people that are going to be watching the replay, what your level of experience is with affiliate marketing. But from my experience in marketing over quite a long time, and Rosanna's been doing affiliate marketing for a very long time now, is that, typically banner ads on your blog or banner ads in general have become much, much less effective over time. And yeah, they definitely look good. Like they definitely don't hurt. But I find that just having a banner ad on your site doesn't drive, it isn't effective as it used to be maybe 6-7 years ago. Doug brought up a good point, and creating dedicated content for Thrive Themes and about Theme Builder and including illustrations, graphics, screenshots, like that's the way to sell it. Like you want to sell it, just do a rough and dirty screenshot of the product, put some red arrows going across pointing at stuff, and really teach people how to use it. That's going to drive sales. So not the flashy banner ad. That just lets people know that, hey, it's there. If you put a banner ad on a dedicated post, that might work. But if you just have it on your blog feed or on your homepage, I don't see that really giving a lot of benefit. So that's just my 2 cents on how to be effective, is to teach, educate, give value. And that is how you're going to get people to obviously click on your links and buy Theme Builder. So that's just my 2 cents on that.
Great.
And yes, Doug, ghetto at red arrows, those work. We use them all the time. So those definitely help. So go ahead with the questions, Rosanna.
Yeah, there was just one.
Mohammed had one.
The ad copy for email and ads that we usually support with as well.
Yeah, so we are, let me fix this. Oh. Good. Okay, so we are, at the start, we are not going to have email copy out of the gate. We've just had a lot of things internally we have to do. But what we do have is we are going to be emailing out our customers or to our audience, our email list. So some of those people are cookied by you as affiliates, and they are some of these people that are reading these emails are customers that came from you guys. So you also get credit for those sales that they buy through our emails, our broadcasts, and our funnels. So as of right now, no. What I recommend is that we are going to try and do a ton of heavy lifting, like our emails, our videos. I've just been working like crazy to make more videos to make sure that we have really good sales material so that you guys can send us traffic and we can help you with the selling. So that's just more leverage. But we will work on it in the future. I'd probably by the end of May, we'll have some ad copy email sequences that you guys can model, but just not right out of the gate.
Lamar has a question. Did you say there was a promo video for TTB for the launch? If so, where can we find that?
So on the sales page, we're going to have a sales video to go along with Hannah, as probably most of you know Hannah. She made a sales video that's going to be on the top of the page. And we are working on some really flashy kind of motion graphic promo videos, which will be live. You'll see them on our website, probably on YouTube, and you'll see them in different, kind of different parts of our ecosphere. If it's on YouTube, feel free to embed it. We aren't going to have like a dedicated video file that you can upload, but we're probably going to upload our motion graphic video, and we're going to be using it in our advertising as well. If it's on YouTube, it's fair game. So if we put it on our channel, feel free to rip the embed, put it on your site for kind of showcase, what Shapeshift does, what Theme Builder does. That's what this video is going to do. And we're going to be making a lot more of these kind of promo videos for Shapeshift and Theme Builder over the next 30 days. And anything that goes in the channel, I encourage you, even my videos, I don't care, rip them, like take them, the embed code, and put it on your blog. It's only going to help drive the sales for your post if it makes sense within the context of what you're talking about. So hopefully that answers your question, Lamar.
Yeah, I think I've gone through all the questions that I've seen in the chat and also what was submitted. So should we give the people an opportunity, like a last minute, if there is a last minute question that was unanswered, that you type it in the chat now?
Yep, absolutely. So right now we're about 35, 40 minutes in here, and we don't have too much else to cover. What I would like to do is do one last round. Since the handful of you here that took the time to actually show up live, I want you guys to get another crack at asking all questions. So Thrive Theme Builder, it could even be about Thrive Architect, and it could be about any of our products in general, about being an affiliate, and any general questions you guys have as loyal affiliates. So feel free to chime in the chat here, and hopefully Rosanna and I can help you get your questions answered. So we got quite a few people talking or typing in here. Okay, so Dennis, we have a list of features available in Thrive Architect Lite. Yes. So we're going to have a upsell page, which is going to be, I don't know the URL specifically, but you'll find out right away once we have it done. It's going to have a comparison chart, which is going to show what's in Thrive Architect Lite and what's in Thrive Architect Full. But I can tell you that the basics here. So most of the templates are not in Thrive Architect Lite. So if you go to our call to action element or guarantee box or reviews, what Thrive is famous for and what we're really good at is making really good pre-built templates that people can manipulate and change and make their own. In Thrive Architect Lite, there's not going to be a lot of templates. However, there are going to be some because there is going to be page blocks. So as probably most of you know what page blocks are, if you don't, just look at it on our site or knowledge base, and the page blocks will have templates. So we are going to have some templates. It's not going to be totally bare at all by any means, but Thrive Architect Lite is not going to have the same number of templates, and it's not going to have all of our elements. It's going to have a lot of the basics and the building blocks. A lot of the really unique and stuff that kind of sets Architect and Thrive apart are not going to be included in Thrive Architect Lite. So hopefully that answers your question.
That's a good question. There's a question about this is a very good question by Julie. What are Thrive policies limitations around ad targeting? Would you like to answer that, Colin, or shall I?
Yeah, I'll answer. So when it comes to ads, if you want to run ads for Thrive themes, you absolutely can. But what you can't do is you can't send direct advertising traffic to thrivethemes.com or any of our domains, subdomains, landing pages, YouTube videos, Facebook videos, anything. You can't send it directly to our assets. That causes a problem with our ad account. That's against our policies. But what you can do, and if I was an affiliate marketer in your shoes, what I would do if I wanted to do paid advertising is I would send paid traffic to your own blog posts, landing pages, webinars, content pages regarding Thrive themes, and you can talk about Thrive themes or building your website or building your online business in the ad copy. Just link to your own domains, your own resources, your own videos, because we need to have a bridge page. We can't have a ad go right to our blog post. They've got to go to your blog post, then you can link to us. But that's got to be the flow, or else it goes against our policies, and it's also just puts our ad account in jeopardy. So that's my stance on that.
Another addition to that is that you cannot target our brands. So not just Thrive Themes, any of our product names or brands, you cannot target those.
Correct. So you can, I mean, if you want to jump in the ring and bid on, best WordPress builder, go ahead. That's totally fair. But again, you still could not send the traffic directly to Thrive Themes. So you just got to be very careful with paid traffic. If you want to run paid traffic, you can have at it, but you cannot bid on branded terms for PPC search. You can't send people directly to our website or anything connected to our actual domains and assets. But if you're bidding best WordPress page builder in AdWords to your own blog post review, that's a great strategy. If you can find a way to optimize your bids, get your cost per click low enough and your earnings per click high enough, then that's a great funnel. Like Google search is gonna be tons of searches. If you can get a high CTR, that's a great way to go about it. But just remember, you can't send them to our website or bid on the word Thrive. Like you can't jump in and do Thrive theme builder. But you can do, WordPress theme builders, page builders, you get the idea. Does that clarify it, Rosanna?
Yeah, that sounds very clear to me, yes. And
Okay.
it was asked again by Mohammed. In the meantime, I think it's clear that, you cannot bid on Thrive Theme Builder keywords or any of our other brands.
There's one more question. So while writing articles and making videos, icons are really helpful for the design. Icons. You might be a little, I don't really understand your question. What do you mean by icons really helpful? What specifically do you mean by icon? I think it's Vishnu. Hopefully I'm
Maybe
pronouncing that
it's
correctly.
the imagery that we use on the sales page, for example. Maybe would be good to clarify, Vishnu.
So you want, so icon. So I get what you mean by logos, but what do you mean by? If you could please clarify what you mean by icons. I'm not sure what that means. And Cheryl, I don't know if there's a way to get a copy of the chat log. I could
Logos.
maybe find out. Logos.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. Doug mentioned that earlier. That's actually, I can talk to our head of design about getting like Thrive Theme Builder logos and different things like that for all of our products there. So you can have high quality ones that are SVG, so you can use them in your video editing. Same thing for, just high quality, high res logos of different sizes. So that's actually, that we could definitely do that. That's a good idea.
I mean, I think it's already there, but if the Thrive Theme Builder logo is not, so there's a resources page on our affiliate page. If you go to the resources, you can then look at the creative support. So they will be categorized as banners and that kind of stuff. There's also a section called logos, and then you can download a zip file with all of our logos. I think that Thrive Theme Builder is already in there since last time we launched the product, but I will double check. Yeah, Doug, as I mentioned, they're definitely already there. Just have a look at our affiliate resources page, go to the section that has creative, banners, etc., then go to logos, and the logos of all the products should be there.
I'll take the next one. Mohammed, does the social sharing for Pinterest work for pinning pictures, or do I still need to use Easy Social Sharing plugin? I'm not sure, to be totally honest with you. I don't know the answer to that off the top of my head. That would maybe something you want to check our knowledge base, or if you do have a question, feel free to submit a support ticket on the forum and someone will get back to you shortly with that. So I unfortunately don't know the answer off the top of my head. Yeah,
we're mostly focusing on Thrive Theme Builder launch today and how to promote that. And right now we're not going to address questions about other products.
No, we can. Other products is okay, but
in that case, there was another question about another product.
Go ahead. Yeah, because I want to go for another. Yep. Yeah, I want to go for another like 5 minutes or so. So
cool. Let me find it. 1 second. Headline for the headline test plugin. Do we still need WP Classic Editor?
Also, that's another thing I don't know the answer to off the top of my head. That's a product I do not I don't use too often. I don't really use Optimize or really that often at all. So I would say to submit a support ticket, and someone should be able to for sure get the answer to that question, or a search knowledge base that might give you the answer as well. Okay, so we got 2 more minutes left. I'll take a couple more questions, the last couple ones here. So Vishnu, again, lots of clicks, very few sales. So yeah, that kind of, I can't explain why. So most likely that's because, getting clicks and getting traffic from organic search results is very different than actually driving sales. Getting clicks is easy, but getting sales is hard. Actually getting people to buy something through your affiliate links and getting people to trust you enough to really take your recommendation and then purchase something is a whole different ballgame. Getting someone to just get interested and click on a link is pretty low effort. It doesn't take that much work. But what does take work is building an audience, building fans, building a tribe of people that when you put out an article, they trust you. And then they click on your links, not just to, not just because they're interested, because they trust your recommendation. They trust what you have to offer and where you're sending them. And that's what ultimately causes a lot of the sales in affiliate marketing. So top affiliate marketers is probably a lot of you follow. It's not because they have the best strategy of getting clicks. They have the best strategy of building trust and building an audience. And when they recommend something, people jump at it. So my favorite example is always Tim Ferriss. He recommends products in his podcast and it flies off the shelves. Like he literally promotes certain clothing or certain supplements and they sell out within hours. And that's because people trust his recommendation. And you can do the same thing at a very small scale with your blogs, having 500 person email list, couple thousand people that truly trust what you have to say. And that's how you're going to drive sales over clicks. This is another question here. We have to take the last 2 minutes here. Promoting Optimizer in the front page. It's not that we're not planning to like make it any better, really. We're trying to just maintain it. We're really focused on our core products, which is Architect, Theme Builder, Thrive Leads, and Apprentice, kind of our main core 4 products. We're not getting rid of anything. They're all going to be in the membership. We're not going to stop selling them as one-off. We're just not trying to make them like Architect. We're not trying to put as much effort into them as Thrive Theme Builder. So they don't sell as much, they don't convert as high, and they're just not as valuable products as Architect or Theme Builder. So that'll be that. All right, so we're going to cut it off here. And again, thank you guys very much for participating in this webinar. If you're watching the recording, or if you have any questions about whether you're watching it live here or you just kind of chimed in periodically for the live stream or you were watching the replay, feel free to email Rosanna, stay in touch if you have any questions about the launch. And yeah, I wish you guys all the best. We're here to support you, help you guys crush it for the launch and beyond with Thrive Theme Builder and all the Thrive products. So with that, that's all I have to say. Is there any final notes you want to add, Rosanna?
No, I was just mentioning to Doug that, these images that we talked about, I'll definitely make them available on the affiliate resources, but I'll also send a newsletter about it so you don't have to keep looking at that. You'll also receive a link to the recording of this webinar, and I will most likely send that out either tonight or tomorrow. So as soon as it's uploaded, I will make sure that you have it in your inbox.
That works. All right, thank you, Rosanna. And with that, enjoy the launch, guys, and we will talk to you later.
Bye, everyone.